We'll call the Plan Commission meeting to order. Everybody have a chance to take a look at the minutes.
Move to approve. Second.
Motion and second to approve. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's approved. Discussion and possible action on a downtown design review certificate for 516 Second Street, Black Rooster Bistro.
Alright, so in front of you, you'll find a downtown design review certificate application on behalf of Black Rooster Bistro. I believe the owner is actually here tonight. But what they're proposing to do is simply replace the existing awning that's there. Currently, it's the old Windsor Stube location, so it's that green awning in front of the building. And they're gonna replace it with a black awning with their current restaurant name on it. So, as far as we can tell, it's gonna be pretty much the exact same design, style, and size, so staff's recommending approval of the review.
Move to approve. And I second, that looks very nice.
Yeah, it does. Motion and second to approve. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's approved. I've got nothing for future.
I do, I have a couple things I wanna bring up.
Okay.
First of all, nobody in here, maybe Randy was here when we approved the half building where Lolo's restaurant is.
Yep.
The in and the out there to that coming in from coming into town. And Denny Darnold negotiated, or we negotiated at that time with the state to lower the speed limit in that area to 35 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
If you go look down there, it's at 45 now after the reposting by the state. Number two, we also said that there's only a right turn out of the Lolo, no left turn out.
I remember
because
that.
that would be
Yep.
dangerous as dangerous. And that sign and or that verbiage or whatever that was there to say that, I don't think no longer exists again due to construction.
Right.
And what I guess I'm saying here is I think that's something that the city needs to look at and reinstitute.
I remember all that. I was here for
And I
that.
don't know what happened, and I don't think anybody meant any harm here other than
Right.
it was overlooked and it's back to the old way.
All right, so where
Punch list items that,
do you want it?
public safety,
Public safety?
but it's a punch list item, those signs should go back up. They're
Yep.
coming back in spring to tick off what they haven't finished.
I don't know any of that,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
I'm just saying what I see now.
So that belongs in public safety. Randy will
Well,
take
it
it
is
up
a
there.
safe issue, but at least we'll get it out.
Yeah.
Put out.
Next thing I wanna mention, this is just maybe on a personal basis, is who administers the city garbage contracts or that? Because I'm gonna say, in not too long a period of time, those rates have gone from 36 months a billing cycle up to 50.
Yeah.
They've gone up tremendously high, I feel. I mean, based on cost of living increases and everything else.
Yeah.
Didn't you and Mary negotiate that last time? Mary Coop?
No,
I think that, because it was a 5-year deal.
Well, I'm just asking about it, saying
I
I
was
think
not
it's
here.
it needs to be looked at.
Mary was gone before I got here.
Okay.
Well, that would be Aaron. We'll get it to Aaron.
But I'm asking it to be looked at.
Right.
I just feel it's,
All right, it was just renegotiated not long ago, and I shouldn't say that. I know that the recycling was, and I don't know if we did them together or not.
well, the combined bill is,
Yeah.
it's gone up. I mean, everybody's paying it, so I mean, it's happened to you too.
Yep.
But it's gone up, tremendously, and to, fixed cost people, retired people and all
Right.
that, I mean,
Well, I
hey, that's
know the last
another
time
chip.
it was a 5-year deal, and we got the waste receptacles downtown part of that deal, and I don't know, we renegotiated it again? I suppose we shouldn't be talking about this, not on the agenda.
Well, no, don't bring up any details.
Well, it's what we're gonna be, where it goes. I'll talk to Aaron about it.
And then one last thing that I think
Jesus, Fred.
which services everybody is, part of the heat that everybody takes in the city, whether it be planning, whether it be city council, whether it be whatever, I feel is due to the fact that in years past, we used to send out notice of all the meetings to the Hudson Star Observer. They would always have a reporter here, Randy Hansen or somebody else. They would always have then the content of that meeting or the high points in the Star Observer Weekly, whether it be the county board, planning, city council. And the public had access to unbiased information by them as to what was going on within the city. I guess my question is are we contacting the Star Observer you know, when these meetings exist, like here tonight,
These are all noticed, absolutely.
that
It's
I
just-
feel that we
That's their thing, Fred. That's,
can't do anything about it.
it's a matter of how they want to allocate their resources.
Well, I feel we're suffering because of it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, many people, I don't buy the Star Observer anymore, but
And I understand all of that, and so I, you know, we talked earlier that it could be that, but I just feel that it would get rid of a whole bunch of disinformation if there was some coverage of those meetings publicly.
provided it was neutral.
provided it was accurate information,
Yeah.
yeah.
That goes without saying.
Right,
Anyway, I wanted to say that because I
Okay.
just feel it's a big issue that, you know, you hear all this stuff about, oh, they've been planning that and they didn't tell anybody about it. And all this has been in the works and they've been hiding it under the rug and all that. And I don't feel any of that's true. It's just it hasn't been public knowledge.
all right,
And so how do you fix that? Go back and do what I guess I'm suggesting. But as you say, we can't tell them how to run their paper.
right.
But we have added knowledge to the stream of information through our website and online things that weren't available to the public 5 years ago.
Well, and just by virtue of the fact that these are live meetings and they're out there, oftentimes, the paper will go and review the video and report based upon what they see on the video. So, I mean, it's not like they actually have to have somebody here in order to report on the
We
meeting.
do have to have a public record, and that was always the paper that was always supposed to be.
Yeah,
Well, and I don't disagree with everything I've heard, it's just, again, I feel that there's a lot of undue criticism and/or whatever due to reduced coverage for whatever reason.
right,
And I just feel the public needs to know that too, for whatever reason.
yeah,
That, it might make me look bad, I don't know, who does it might make us all look bad.
yeah.
What are you doing? I mean, how come we haven't heard about that? And I'm thinking, what do you mean? What are you talking about? So I felt strongly I had to say something about that.
Okay,
I'll move to adjourn.
there goes the record.
Yeah, I'll move to adjourn.
I'll second.
Motion is second to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's approved. We stand adjourned.
Sorry, I ruined it.